What is up, YouTube? Happy New Year! It is 2012 finally, and this is Italy Tiger 29, bringing you my second ever deck profile on my channel. And sorry if I sound a little sick, guys, because I am a little sick, but I'm still going to do this video for you, and just want to let you know that this is only version 1 of the Photon deck. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more support for Photons in the new set's Order of Chaos, as well as the one after that, Galactic Overload, which the cover card of that pack is Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. So there's going to be a lot of changes in the deck by then, and I'll show you, the new versions as it goes. And the pack after that is even Return of the Duelist, so who knows, there might be even more support in there. So anyway, let's get started with the deck. First off, we have 3 Cyber Larvas. I know what you're thinking. This card gets so much hate, it's not even funny. Everyone says this is a stupid little stalling card, it's weak, it's a wimp, whatever you want to say, but it's really, I love this card, and let me tell you why. Okay, first of all, if you think about it, the main focus of a Photon deck is to get out Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and to do that you need mostly offensive cards. So if the deck is like 99% offensive, other than traps really, this is the only like defensive card you have, and you're going to need a little bit of defense in this deck just because you're going to need some time, even though it is a fairly quick deck. And, it is a stalling card, that's true, but this is a game changer right here because you could draw the card you need and bam, bring out Galaxy Eyes or an Exceed monster and bam, you win the game. So it is a card that you should try out and test if you're building a Photon deck. The next, we have 3 Photon Saber Tigers. This is a must-have in a Photon deck. I know this card can be used in a lot of other decks, like Rescue Rabbit decks, and also I've seen it in a little bit in some Chaos builds. But he's a really great card because he can search out for himself in the deck, and you can do a lot of stuff with him, like Exceed Summon. He's level 3, which is great for Leviathan Dragon and Leviair, and also he's so easy to bring out and sacrifice for Galaxy Eyes. So he's really great. It's a must-have. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon in this deck. Next we have 3 Daybreaker. These are in here because they're easy to swarm the field with if you get them in your hand the right way and special summon them the right way. But they're great for summoning number 10 Illuminite, but I don't really use Illuminite that much. So these might go out, get in and out of the deck, depending on what new support comes out. So right now they're in here, and they're working okay for me, so I'm just going to keep them in here for right now. But they're definitely not bad. Next we have a must-have, also 3 Alexandrite Dragons. This was, the promo card for Photon Shockwave, and there's a lot of different stuff you can do with him too, but mostly he's going to be working with the Rescue Rabbit. I would not really have 3 of him in my deck unless I had Rescue Rabbit to work with. I mean, he's a level 4 2000 beater, and so, just right off the bat, that's great. But he's really easy to get out with Rescue Rabbit, and you need to have him so you can summon Galaxy Eyes. When I get 2 of these things out with Rescue Rabbit, almost always I will summon Galaxy Eyes, but sometimes I will, like, Ixie summon for Utopia, but, most of the time it is Galaxy Eyes. So we have 3 Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragons, and, this is the main, focus of the deck. This is the cover card of the deck. And he's actually extremely easy to get out. He can dodge traps. He goes against Ixies very well. The only thing you have to watch out for with him is direct attacks, because he cannot dodge traps when he's attacking directly. Other than that, it doesn't matter if your opponent has, whatever, shooting Quasar Dragon on the field. He's going to dodge any attack your opponent throws at you, and he's going to dodge any trap your opponent throws at you, unless he's attacking directly. He's great. He's pretty much invincible. You know what I mean when I say that, but he's a very, very good card, and I really enjoy this card. He comes out at least once every duel, usually twice. Next we have, of course, cute little Rescue Rabbit to use with the Alexandrite Dragons. Let me tell you this right now. Everyone watching, you do not need more than 1 Rescue Rabbit. This is not a Rescue Rabbit deck. Everyone who out there who's going to buy 2 Rescue Rabbits and then wait 4 months to get more money to finish your deck, stop. Just don't. it's better to have one or no rescue rabbits in your deck, because are you really going to have more than 2 or 3 normal monsters in your deck? No, you're not, unless you're running a rescue rabbit deck. Please do not use more than one rescue rabbit in your deck. It slows the deck down, if anything. I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but I really truly believe one is fine. It works so well with me, so well. Don't waste your money on 2, because a card shouldn't be that much money anyway. Next we have DD Sprite, because I actually do have 2 synchros that I am using in the extra deck. And you know, it's a great tuner to use, because first of all it's light, so you can use it with Luminize and Photon Lead and all those great cards. And also, you can special summon it, which means you don't have to waste your normal summon for the turn. And it's just, I like it. This is a very good, it's a very appropriate tuner for this kind of deck. Next we have Plasma Ball. You can attack directly, and when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, destroy it. So he's kind of like a quick hit card, and then destroy him. So you can attack them, and they can't attack him. And then also Rye Rider. When this card battles an opponent's monster, that monster cannot attack while it is face up on the field. This is also kind of a defensive card. They're both very good, I think. But right now they're in here just to stall, they're placeholders basically. Because there's a lot of more support coming out in Order of Chaos, so I'm probably going to take these out. Plasma Ball I prefer more than Rye Rider, just because Plasma Ball is actually really good. It's kind of amazing how much I use him, and these are just, you know, placeholders right now, but they're good placeholders. And then we have the last 2 monsters, Ghost Ship level 5 and Cyber Dragon level 5. You can special summon both of these monsters, because, you know, you can't even normal summon Ghost Ship, and I never normal summon Cyber Dragon, obviously, so these are good for Adrius, Keeper of Armageddon, and he's great for Galaxy Eyes, and this is just great if you just need an extra summoning. So these 2 are they're really good monsters to use. Next for the spells we have 3 Photon Leads. This is a must-have. You need to have 3. That's a very important thing. You need to have 3 of these. Just more special summoning in the deck for Galaxy Eyes. Pod of Duality, 2 of these. Pretty self-explanatory. Just watch out, because you can't special summon when you use them. 1 Photon Veil. This is very important to have, because obviously, as you saw, we have a lot of sets of 3s. 3 Cyber Larvas, 3 Photon Saber Tigers, 3 Daybreaker, 3 Alexandrites, 3 Galaxy Eyes. We have a lot of triplets in this deck. So you're going to want 1 Photon Veil, just to help run the deck more smoothly. Especially, it works really well with Daybreaker, especially. And then we also have 1 Ixie's Gift. This card is okay. It's working alright. I don't use it every duel. I don't use it that much at all, actually. I'm just waiting for the right spell card to replace this card, but it's not bad, because it's like a pot of greed for Ixies, so, you know. And then we have staples, Lightning Vortex, because I hate Dark Hole, Mind Control to Synchro Summon and Exceed Summon with your opponent's monsters, Book of Moon, which actually works very well with Photon Saber Tiger to reuse his effect, and it also protects Galaxy Eyes from direct attacks when your opponent uses traps, Monster Reborn, especially good for Daybreaker, and Heavy Storm, obviously. Next we have I do not run 3. I run 2 Luminize just because I think 3 is a little bit overkill, but this is a very, very good card, and I very much recommend it because it's basically the key trap card to helping you summon Galaxy Eyes. We got 2 Solemn Warnings, self-explanatory. 1 Ixie's Veil. A lot of people don't like this card either, but I like it for right now. It does protect your Ixie's monsters if you have the right, you know, setup on your field, and it's not bad, but it does help your opponent too. So it's like a okay card. 1 Deep Dark Trap Hole just to get rid of Stardust dragons. You know, those are annoying. Other than Stardust, this deck's pretty much offensive, so you're going to be able to get rid of every other card. I don't like Bottomless in this particular deck. I like this better. And then finally, Mirror Force. And then the extra deck is basically the 2 synchros are Ally of Justice Catastor. Great against mirror matches, I think. And Light and Dragon, just because you have a lot of light monsters, so why not synchro summon with them? He actually has a good effect, so... And you know, you can always use him for Adrius, and also sacrifice either of these for Galaxy Eyes. Now the Ixies. We have 2 number 17 Leviathan Dragon, just easy to get out. We have 2 number 39 Utopia, great card, obvious. We have 1 number 20 Giga Brilliant. I'm going to get another one because I recommend running 2, maybe even 3 in this deck. You're always going to need this card for Galaxy Eyes, to summon Galaxy Eyes. This is just in here. I'm going to get a Levier, the Sea Dragon, so this is just a placeholder for him. Submersible Carrier, Arrow Shark, you know. 1 Wind-Up Zenmeister. He's like the Red Dragon Archfiend of this deck. You know, people don't really use it in this deck, but you can still have it because it might be good and all that stuff. So 1 number 10 Illuminite, because I do use it sometimes, and it does come in handy sometimes to draw cards. And lastly, 1 Adrius, Keeper of Armageddon, because he's freaking awesome. He has a great effect, and he's actually fairly easy to get out if you have Cyber Dragon and Ghost Ships. So that is my current build of a Photon deck. Tell me what you guys think. Rate my deck, rate my video, like, subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.